I am Yin.
My magic flows is...
You should be a
Donut!
ally has been an ally has been an ally has been
This is
you have been slain.
Good day guys, nice to have you here. Today we are going to talk about some techniques, tips and tricks on what you guys can do to win a game you are already losing.
And we're losing because your kid's out there eating grasshoppers!
We will also talk about the advantages of Arrival that most people seem to not understand. Before we continue, I want to first give my shoutouts to Hakuna Matata, YT Argus Kevin, John Hope Empuesto, and Luisito Sanchez. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. You're all awesome. We also have Zenki24YT, and he too hosts a YouTube channel, so make sure to give him some love. Also, I want to greet the Game Over a belated happy birthday. Thank you for always dropping by. You're awesome, dude.
Every mistake.
Let's talk about the first mistake of our team, and that's hero picking. As you can see, the enemy team picked Yin first, which was an opportunity for us to counter that hero. Sadly, for some strange reason, my allies picked mostly mages. Obviously, they didn't watch my anti-Yin strategy video. If you want to have a better understanding on how to counter Yin, I suggest on watching that video. I will leave the link in the comment section below. As you can see, it's been a very rough ride for me. This is what happens when all of your teammates are mages. You'll end up becoming the focus of the clash since you're the only one controlling the distance between the enemies and your allies. If you ever find yourself in such an awful situation, try not to get tilted. When playing Sun with Arrival, your map awareness needs to be top-notch. Always keep in mind that you only have a few seconds to steal a turret, which is why you have to use opportunities like this to get a turret. Johnson and Estes were both dead, while the rest of their teammates were busy handling my teammates on other lanes. This is one of the opportunities I was talking about. Take it. Then once you take a turret, never stay on the same lane for a longer period. Let the minions take care of the next turret and switch lanes. If you stay too long on the same lane, you will get ganked. Also, did you guys notice how much my gold is? As you can see, even with 0 kills and multiple deaths, I have far more gold than most of the other heroes. That is one of the powers of Arrival and good lane management. Since it allows you to teleport from one place to another, you'll be able to clear more minions, thus helping you gain more gold and experience. This is one of the reasons why I like using Arrival on Sun whenever played on the side lane rather than other spells. Arrival makes Sun difficult to stop. If you're fighting Sun with Arrival, you must end the game under 10 minutes. If you fail to do so, even if you counter him or even if your team is ahead, he will still have a huge chance of stealing the game away from you using that strategy.
Show me some real talent!
As you can see, I keep switching lanes and the enemies keep wasting their time chasing me. That's how split pushing is done. Don't force yourself in taking down turrets. Be patient and wait for the perfect timing. Clearing minion waves is in some cases sufficient. Just keep your rhythm and pressure up.
Blood of monkey would never die.
Never put your allies that's in vain. Again, use every opportunity to steal turrets. There's no use helping them out if you are too far out. You will just waste time running around the map and might end up dying as well.
You destroyed a turret!
Every mistake could be a lesson.
second.
Shut down.
This is one of the problems of this team. Look at them. It's as if they're not even looking at the map. They don't have to fear anything anymore since I was able to uncover the enemy's locations. Yet, they were just standing there. Still, this is no reason to get tilted. Like I said, just keep your cool and use your observations with the situation to help you make better decisions later in the game. The good news is my allies were alive while most of the enemies were dead, which means they won't be able to take advantage of the Lord's presence.
Take this!
Is there a ninja who has stolen my skill of doppelganger? The blood of monkey would never die.
An enemy has been slain.
Good work.
Since this is every mistake could be a lesson.
And of course, if the situation permits, use Arrival to help out as well. Just make sure to do good transition pushing. This is a perfect example. Notice that our top lane is almost in equal volume compared with the number of minions on the mid and bottom lane. This is the best opportunity to help out my teammates in that clash.
Triple kill. You destroyed a turret. Shut down. An enemy has.
Take this!
Since this is so, it's better to accept it.
This is called isolation, either lure or drive away enemies from their allies in order to lessen their allies' chance of surviving the clash. Sadly, Yin escaped, but still, what I did was helpful since it lessened the deaths from our team and also bought us some more time.
An enemy has been slain.
Notice how I try my best not to waste time by fluidly transitioning from one activity to pushing, whether it's from team clash to pushing or pushing one lane then another.
Attack the Lord.
Since this is so, it's better to accept it.
Your team destroyed a turret.
Skill of doppelganger?
Take this!
Our turret has.
I know the bottom lane needs more help since the enemy minions are closer to the inhibitor. However, the enemies are now trying to end the game. As you can see, they are trying to clear our team in the mid lane. This spells disaster if I don't drive them away, which is why I used Arrival to go to the top lane. I know I won't be able to end the game there. I just did that to force them to retreat and defend. Because of that decision, the Lord's presence was yet again wasted. Sometimes, dying is the best way of helping your allies. Didora and Selena both died. Also, the enemy minions are fairly close to our turrets. This is the best time for the enemies to push. There's a huge possibility that if I don't do anything, we will lose at this very moment. That's when I decided to stall the enemies. Since the enemies decided to chase me, I was able to buy enough time for both my teammates. Notice how I am trying to lure them away from our side of the map. This was a risky move, but I don't really have much choice. It was able to extend our defenses though and bought my teammates enough time to recuperate.
An enemy has been slain. Request backup.
Is there a ninja who has stolen my skill of doppelganger?
Attack the Lord.
Every mistake is a lesson.
Shut down. Request backup.
Never settle.
Ally has slain Lord.
Clear up lanes.
While it's true that staying close to the evolved Lord gives you and your allies a buff, I still chose to push the bottom lane. That way our enemy's attention will be divided, thus making it more difficult for them to defend.
Is there a ninja who has stolen my skill of doppelganger? Show me some real talent!
That concludes our Mobile Legends content for today. What do you think? Do you have any other recommendations that might help us play better? Leave your thoughts in the comment section below, and if you haven't yet, don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe. Stay safe, everyone. Peace.